Gromicko from InterNACHI. We're doing a home inspection in Phoenix, Arizona at this house, and we have a pool. So let's follow along and do an inspection of this beautiful pool using InterNACHI's pool inspection checklist. This basic inspection checklist is part of InterNACHI's free online How to Inspect Pools and Spas course. To have adequate and functional water flow through a pool system, there are several things that need to be in good shape. There has to be enough water in the pool or spa. So check the level of the water. There shouldn't be any water leaks at the plumbing connections or equipment at the pool system. All of the valves should be fully opened. There shouldn't be any trapped air in the system. Air at the filter tank should be purged routinely. The skimmer and main drain should be clear of blockage and debris. Skimmers require cleaning. The strainer pot at the pump should be cleaned routinely. There might be an imbalance of the water chemistry causing scaling. Check for scale causing clogging or restriction of the water flow. The heater should be on and activated. The gas shut-off valve should be open. The switch should be on. Check for a pilot light, ignition, or flame at the fuel-fired heater. Check the level of the propane storage tank if there's one. Check the heat pump system if there's one. The thermostat should be connected, activated, set properly, and its location could be determined and then documented. The following pool inspection checklist was adapted from the guidelines recommended by the National Swimming Pool Foundation. Use this checklist as a starting point in developing your own checklist that fits your inspection procedure and your client's needs. Are adequate fencing, gates, barriers, alarms, and other protective devices installed? Is adequate storage space provided for the equipment? Decks around the pool should not be cluttered. Can the pool be covered when it's not in use? Surfaces leading to the pool, including the deck and steps, should be slip resistant. Decks on all sides of the pool should meet minimum safety standards. The deck should be separated from the pool wall perimeter. There should be no standing puddles on the deck, and the coping stones and tiles should not be chipped, cracked, or loose. The pool shell should appear smooth without readily visible defects. No physical damage should be apparent at the pool equipment. All ladders, chairs, rails should have treads with a contrasting color coating or tile on both the top and vertical rise. Are there any apparent defects or signs of repair observed at the diving board? The manufacturer of the board may be visible on the board itself. Main drain gates should be bolted securely to the pool's bottom. Grates should be visible from the deck with no apparent damage, and drain covers should be installed. Water return inlets should be installed as well. Is a hose bib installed near the pool? The pool should be vacuumed daily. No debris should be visible on the water or in the water, and the water should be clean. There should be no discoloration of the water. There should be no visible algae growth. There should be no unpleasant odors or irritating fumes apparent. There should be no visible surface staining. The water level should be maintained to allow for the removal of floating debris. The water level should be at the proper height to allow continuous overflow of water into the gutters or skimmers. Check the installed skimmer weirs, skimmer baskets, deck covers, and flow adjustment devices. The pool water should be tested at the frequency required or desired. Were all the water quality and chemical levels within acceptable ranges at the most recent water test? Bacteriological water analysis should be performed on a regular basis. The water temperature should be maintained within acceptable levels and should be appropriate for the kind of activities being conducted in the pool. Has the water temperature been measured and recorded? The type of heater could be identified. Adequate clearances around the heater must be maintained. Pool chemicals must be stored at a safe distance away from the heater. The heater should be installed downstream of the pump and the filter. The efficiency and the BTU ratings of the heater could be recorded. The heater should be installed on a level, non-combustible base. Safety devices should be installed on the heater. Check the installed valves between the heater and the filter. The centrifugal pump must be secured to its base and operating quietly. The hair and lint strainer basket should be clean of debris. The type of pipe installed may be identified. Make sure the pipes and fittings are not leaking. The thermostat should be located and identified. A solar heating system may be installed. The solar heating system type should be identified, and the solar heating system should be active. Are the pipes supported adequately? Pipes should not be showing signs of calcification, corrosion, or deterioration. Air pressure relief valves should be installed on all pressure filter tanks. Filter tanks must be accessible. The filter's brand could be identified. A clean sight glass, or at least 3 feet of outfall, visual outfall, should be provided. The pressure filter tanks and hair and lint traps must not be leaking and should be properly sealed. And all pipes and filters and components that are part of the system could be labeled, tagged, color-coded, or otherwise identified. Bonding and grounding should be readily visible. Are GFCIs installed? Is the electrical wiring not passing directly over the pool or spa? Pool lights could be installed. The number of underwater lights could be noted. The type, number, and wattage of deck lighting could be identified. Is there a spa installed? If so, the spa should be operational. The spa cover should be installed. There should be no physical damage apparent at the spa. A spa timer should be installed but not reachable by a spa user. The emergency shutoff switch for the spa must be installed and clearly labeled, and the spa should appear clean and adequately maintained. In some areas, there are specific components to inspect during a pool inspection. The swimming pool or spa must be equipped with at least 2 of the following 7 drowning prevention safety features. An enclosure that isolates the swimming pool or spa from the private single-family home. Removable mesh fencing that meets American Society for Testing and Materials ASTM specifications F2286 standard in conjunction with a gate that is self-closing and self-latching and can accommodate a key lockable device and an improved safety pool cover. Exit alarms on the private single-family home's doors that provide direct access to the swimming pool or spa. The exit alarm may cause either an alarm noise or a verbal warning, such as a repeating notification that the door to the pool is open. A self-closing, self-latching device with a release mechanism placed no lower than 54 inches above the floor on the private single-family home's doors, providing direct access to the swimming pool or spa. An alarm that, when placed in a swimming pool or spa, will sound upon detection of an accidental or unauthorized entrance into the water. The alarm shall meet and be independently certified to the ASTM standard F2208, which includes surface motion, pressure, sonar, laser, or infrared type alarms. A swimming protection alarm feature designed for individual use, including an alarm attached to a child that sounds when the child exceeds a certain distance or becomes submerged in water, is not a qualifying drowning prevention safety feature. And there are other means of protection. If the degree of the protection afforded is equal to or greater than that afforded by any of the features set forth before and has been independently verified by an approved testing laboratory as meeting standards for those features established by the ASTM or the ASME standards. To become an InterNACHI certified pool and spa inspector, visit us at nachi.org/certification. I'm Ben Gromicko from InterNACHI, and I'll see you on the next home inspection.